Hey guys, it's TJ with Koz TV. It's been a while since we've put one of these together, and we're in the office today. And man, it was just on my heart that I needed to talk to you guys about some things. Some of y'all, in the last 4 months, we've had 15 or 16 KOZ groups start in churches across the country, 3 new states. So some of you guys have never seen a KOZ TV, or if you have, it wasn't a new one. This is a new one, and this one's important. They're all important, but I had a little boy not long ago at a conference, saw the video that we played at a conference, one that you probably saw, and he came up to the booth and he said, "Sir, I don't have much money. I only have $2, but I want to give you that $2 so you can use it to help your program and help some boys." And I just thought, man, the purity of that kid's heart, just how God moved his heart in that was so powerful. I still have that $2, and I'm praying about what to do with it. And if you guys have any ideas, send me your ideas, because that's an anointed $2, and I don't want to waste it on something. I don't want to do something with it that doesn't honor his heart for that. There's a story about a nun or a priest who visited a jail, and he was there before Mother's Day, about this time of year, and one of the prisoner that he was visiting asked him if he could send him or bring it to his next visit a card, so he could fill out a card for Mother's Day and send it to his mom. And so the priest left, and but during the week before he made it back, he kept getting these messages and these calls and notes from the other prisoners that they wanted Mother's Day cards too. And so he ended up getting this big box of Mother's Day cards, and he got them donated by the card shop, and it was this big deal, and everybody got cards for their moms, and they all filled them out and mailed them back, and so following Mother's Day, Father's Day was coming up, and he thought, man, I'm gonna jump out in advance, and so he went out and he bought all these Father's Day cards, and he took them to the prison. And he offered them for all the prisoners. He said, "Hey, I got Father's Day cards. They're free if you want one." And nobody took them. And the moral of that story is, and what we know as a fact, and you've learned this during your training, is that you're more likely to go to prison if you don't have a dad in the house. 90% of the guys in prison didn't have a dad at home, a male role model. And you know that from what we do, the work we do. And so I tell you that story because 2 things. One is Mother's Day's coming. It's May 8th. May 8th is Mother's Day. And I totally missed it by not getting in touch with you, doing a KOZ TV or an email and saying, hey, this month at your KOZ group, get the boys to write a card to their mom, or their grandma, or their aunt, or whoever it is that's caring for them. Have them write a card. Take some time, explain to them how important their mom is to them, and how much she does for them, and how important it is that she knows they need to be at KOZ, or that she even goes through all the effort to get them to KOZ. And you still may be able to act on that. You might be able to send out an email or do a group text or somehow communicate to your boys. I don't know, but I'm really sorry I missed that one. I had it on the calendar to communicate with you guys today, but a lot of you guys have already had your KOZ groups. But Father's Day is June 19th. Happens to be my dad's, was or would have been my dad's birthday. But you have in May an opportunity to talk to your boys about Father's Day coming up. Now, they're at your church. It may be Father's Day. They may give out beef jerky. There may be all kinds of things said about Father's Day. Anything on TV, on their Instagram. Stuff is going to go across their go across in front of them about Father's Day, and it may be a really hurtful, wounded place. And I would encourage you guys to spend some time in prayer and talk to your boys at your KOZ in May and maybe the 1st of June about Father's Day and how truly our Father truly is not the Father that we have here on earth or didn't have here on earth, but it truly is Jesus. He is the one who never leaves us, never forsakes us, always gives to us, always is there for us, always loves us, always cares about us. And you know, that's an uphill battle for us, for what you're doing, dealing with these boys who have never, you know, their experience, and you've heard all this, you know all this from training, and anytime you've heard me speak, you hear this, that a father is an example that's hard to understand. A father in heaven's one that's hard, a concept that's hard to understand if you didn't have a father, a good father at home. So I would encourage you to spend some time in prayer about that. The other thing I want to say is thank you. Thank you for being the father to the fatherless. One of Jesus' biggest shout outs was for us to be the fathers to the fatherless and to help the widows. And you guys are doing that. You guys are core mission. One of the primary things that Jesus asked us to do was be a father to the fatherless, and you guys are doing that. There is a battlefront, there is a front line to that that you guys stand on that is just beautiful. It's outstanding. It's, you know, it's not parking cars, it's not being a deacon, it's being willing to take us one Saturday a month, give up your time and go in and do core mission for Jesus. Be a father to the fatherless. So job well done, man. Job well done. So we got some other stuff coming at you. We're going to do a series coming up pretty quick on how to get more boys into your group, how to recruit boys. So be watching for that. We love you guys. If you need anything at all, please send us a note, email us, call the office, go to the website and shoot us a note if you need anything at all. And hey, also, deck your boys out with some KOZ gear. Get some t-shirts and some caps for them. Don't forget, the first time a boy shows up at your KOZ, you need to put that first time dog tag around his neck. Bring him into the band of brothers. Bring him into the brotherhood. Bring him into your posse. Bring him into this this little thing that we call KOZ. It'll change him. But don't forget that stuff. Deck them out. We love you guys. If you need something, holler at us. Regulators, mount up.